Hi, and today we are looking at a new sound family. There they are, and we might have seen some of the digraphs before, but they're new sound groups, they're new sound families. And this is the short sound. It's the sound. Can you make that sound? It's the sound. Somebody's it's the sound, and all these make the sound. Here we go. And today we're looking at this little brother. He's the little brother. There's two. They are identical twins, the and the but one's with a one o, a phoneme, and the other one is with a digraph. So let's have a look. The first brother, he makes the short sound in this family. Now we have also seen their cousin, the long oo, and it's spelled exactly the same. It's spelled exactly the same, the long oo sound, but we can spell it. So this one, we've got the short is in the word book, you hear it's a so short, but oo, oo. It's a long oo, oot, but oot, oot, but it's a shorter sound, isn't it? Okay, so here's the first one. We already know this one. Book. And there's the picture of a book. You don't need a picture of a book. You know what a book looks like, right? Book. Or this one, there's a digraph in the middle. Took. He took my sandwich. Took. Or look at the cup. Look at the glass. Look. Well, here we go. So here's a sentence for us, and let's follow the mouse. I took a look at the book. So let's try and read that sentence all together. I took a look at the book. Has a nice rhythm to it, doesn't it? I took a look at the book. And again, I took a look at the book. I took a look at the book. And we've got not I took a look at the book. Now, some people do speak like that, but down here in the south of England, we say, I took a look at the book. I took a look at the book. We don't say it like that. Some people do, and you may know some people. Maybe some people in your family talk like that. Some people in my family talk like that. And this one, cook. Let's cook some pasta. Let's cook some pasta. What is it? Captain. Hook. Oh, here's a sentence then. Cook the fish on the we can't say now, a tricky word, the hook. Cook the fish on the hook. Can you say that? Well done if you said cook the fish on the hook. Oh. 2 digraphs in this one. 2 digraphs, 1 phoneme, so there's only 3 sounds. Sh, k, shook. Sh, k, shook. The earthquake shook the house. Shook, shook. Next one. Or wool. It's tricky, that one. Or wool. Wool. Oh. I shook the jar of wool. I shook the jar of wool. What about this one? You do that one, try that one by yourself. Should be quite easy from the picture just there. Wood. Oh. Woods. If you go down to the woods today, be sure of a big surprise. If you go down to the woods today, be sure of a big surprise. What about this one with us on the end? With us on the end. Books. There are a large pile of books. 2 types of k in that one. Cooks. There are a lot of cooks. They have the special hat, don't they? They have the special hat. There are a lot of cooks. There are a lot of cooks around the fruit. There's the fruit. There are a lot of cooks around that fruit, aren't there? But we also have, that's a noun, a name, the name of all the people. This is the verb version. Verb. Mum cooks the stew. Or Mum cooks the casserole. You could have. It's more of an English word, isn't it? Mum cooks the casserole. This one. Oh, tricky. Let's go. Let's do phoneme fingers this time, actually. Wooden. Wooden. The bowl was wooden, or the wooden bowls. There are 3 wooden bowls. What about this one? Not the opposite of my hat, isn't it? Opposite of my hat, and I don't have one around. Or. Good, well done. If you said that y, it makes the e sound because it's at the end of the word, isn't it? Okay, let's try again. Or e, woolly. Oh, another one. Got red ed at the end. Red ed at the end. Or ed. Looked. What could that be? Do we say looked? Or does the ed make the t? Looked. Looked. I looked. I looked for my marking pens all the time. I looked for the rubber. I looked for the rubber. Red ed again. Sometimes it makes the ed. Sometimes it makes a t. cooked. I cooked a lovely piece of fish. I cooked a lovely piece of fish. I cooked. What else could I cook? I cooked, past tense. I cooked a chicken. Oh, I cooked a chicken in the I cooked a chicken in the cooker. One more. This is really interesting because it has 6 letters but 3 sounds. W, sh, w, sh, whoosh. Can you do that? Start over here. Whoosh. Whoosh. And then what I want you to do is rewrite this sentence with sound buttons. That's your activity. That's all you've got to do today. There's another challenge sentence on the next slide. So rewrite this sentence and add the sound buttons to it, looking for that short sound. The cook looked in the cookbook. The cook looked in the cookbook. Okay, so copy that sentence and add the sound buttons. I prefer it if you wrote it rather than printing off the slide. Okay. This is a challenge one. So you've got to listen for the She took the wooden hook and put it in the cooker. She took the wooden hook and put it in the cooker. And there's a nice little video there for you as well to recap. But in that video, pool is not a short even though it says it is, because oo in pool, not an You don't say pool. We don't say that. So it's not right. But what I want you to do with this sentence and put your sound buttons on, if you really want the challenge, with this sentence and put your sound buttons on. High five, and I will see you again soon.